Welcome, lovely Sagittarius, to your general timeless reading. I will begin your reading with crystal and turban seashell scrying and continue on with the tarot and oracle as well. Let's go ahead and roll, lovely Sagittarius, and see what Spirit has in store. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give me clear understanding, clear communication, and interpretation skills to bring forth the most loving, truthful information that Sagittarius needs to know most. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, where would you like for me to go, please, for Sagittarius? Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. And who is Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Now, please keep in mind that what I see in the crystals usually is symbolic, okay? So what I'm seeing, Sagittarius, is that you are laying in a casket, which is the same thing as the death card in the tarot. So it's telling me there's a close to a cycle and a rebirth, okay? So it's like some kind of death here is taking place in your life. But here's the thing, Sagittarius. I'm seeing a few people standing around your casket. One of these people is laughing. Okay, it's a feminine energy. You are coming through as a masculine energy. This is not gender specific. Okay, so coming through as a masculine energy, that's just telling me more so you Sagittarius in your higher frequency vibration. Okay, the more goal oriented. Let's get the job done. Let's be making the money. That kind of energy. And there's a feminine energy. It feels like someone from your past because I'm looking at you appearing like you're in your early 30s. And remember, this is only symbolic, but it's also like this feminine energy has her head sideways, which is telling me someone who is really out of balance. This could have been someone who had some kind of emotional difficulties or some kind of mental incapacities, something like that. Someone who's very out of balance. That's not going to be for everyone. For some of you, it could also be someone who just did not have their life together when you were with them. But the two of you are appearing the same age. There may be a few of you, this could be a sibling as well or a family member. But this person almost has a sinister look on this person's face, um, as if this person is happy that you're laying there in a casket. But what this person isn't seeing is the rebirth, okay? The the renewal, everything that's going to be taking place in Sagittarius's life, okay? Let's go ahead and roll. Let's go to cards. Spirit, hello, Divine. Which deck would you like for me to use, please? Which deck? This one. Thank you. Okay. Interesting. Spirit took me to the Oracle first. What would you like to tell Sagittarius, please? What does Sagittarius need to know for this timeless reading, please, Spirit, about this situation? What's going on here? Whoa. Okay, thank you. We have secrets. I haven't told you everything. Okay. And then we have mistakes. I wish I could right my wrong. Yeah. Whomever, sorry guys, whomever this is, mm, this is someone I feel like who really played you, Sagittarius. Someone who did not see the person that you are or you were. Okay. They did not see your full potential. Um, and I almost feel like, again, for some of you, it's almost like Sagittarius, this person, mm, because there was some kind of emotional or mental deficit, they would never be able to see your full potential. And at the same time, for the rest of you, if it's just a person you were dealing with that maybe just didn't have their life together, This person was holding back a lot of secrets until they lost you. Because with this death, that could also represent losing you. Being in some kind of relationship doesn't have to be intimate, but the loss of you. There were a lot of things that they kept from you. I feel like for some of you, this person used you in some way. That's what this secret's meaning. This secrets card is meaning for you. Okay, Spirit, continue with this deck. No. Okay. Thank you. And which deck, please, Spirit? Ooh, this one. Okay. Thank you. So we're going to go to the tarot. Spirit, Hello Divine, what would you like to tell Sagittarius, please? Yeah, I don't like the look that this person had. I'll say her because it did come through as a female. However, it's feminine energy. Okay. Reverse or upright. Upright. We have Seven of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. Just too many options here. So this person, some of you, this person, you may have found out part of the secrets was they were cheating on you, or for some of you, it could be they were using you again for either money or a place to live, or using you some way somehow. Seven of Cups for me intuitively can also mean cloudy judgment. Okay. So again, as I was saying earlier, I feel like Spirit's just confirming here. This person, uh, Sagittarius, they didn't realize what they had until it was gone. Okay. Basically, that's what's going on here. All right, Spirit, Hello Divine. Which deck, please? Which deck? Ooh, this one? This one. Oh, okay. Spirit's taking me to the Oracle again, to a different Oracle deck. What would you like to tell Sagittarius, please? And what do we have? Loyalty. See, I cannot make this up. Completely different deck. Loyalty. True friendship and loyalty are among the most important values. Be loyal to your friends. Wow. Sagittarius. Yeah, this person, whomever this person was or is there's no loyalty here with this person. Okay. And just so you know, if you're new to my channel, I do not read the oracle in reverse whatsoever. Okay. um but yeah, this person has no loyalty towards you, whether it's present, past. Mm-mm, no. Okay, more from this deck? No, thank you, Spirit. Okay, Spirit, where would you like me to go next, please? Which deck? This one, thank you. Okay, and what would you like to tell Sagittarius, please? What would you like to tell Sagittarius? Thank you. This one? Yes, and this one? Yes, okay, thank you. So we'll start with this one. And what do we have here? Let's see, we have Sky City. The Sky City of your dreams is waiting to be explored. Yeah, I love this. So here you are with an abundant energy coming in here, Sagittarius. Very, very good. I like to see this. Okay, and the other card is Eternal Love. Eternal love is your greatest strength. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Um, Sagittarius, I really feel like this person played you. And I feel like they played you easily because you have such a big heart. Okay. I feel like this person, uh, they really, just because, again, going on the look this person had on her face, it feels like this person, um, again, just really didn't understand the depth of your loyalty, of your friendship, um, who you are, or your goals. I also feel like this person, um, Sagittarius, I'm a Capricorn and I have a son that is also a Sagittarius. And we are so much alike as far as being goal oriented, making our lists, um, getting prepared, always, trying to, we'll sit down and write things out, for the long term, financial or job related goals, all these things. And I feel like this person did not take you seriously whatsoever. I feel like this person was more of like a short term type situation where they wanted things now. There's no waiting for long term, seeds to grow and all these things. It was, what can I have right now? What can I spend right now? What can I do right now? How much can you give me right now? I feel like that's what's going on here. So there was no strong, sturdy foundation that was built upon whatever kind of relationship this was. Okay, Spirit, Holy Divine, please give me more. What else would you like to tell Sagittarius? Please hear. Thank you. Okay. And what does Sagittarius need to know? Yeah, this person, it's almost like Sagittarius, you were dealing with someone who had no goals, or maybe they had goals, but they did not take action towards them. Maybe this was for some of you a person that was more all talk and no action. They had a good verbalization of, this is what I want to do with my life. I want to go back to school. Da 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 da, but there was really no action taken, or maybe they took action in the beginning, but then you saw that they just completely stopped. Something like that soul contract. Can't make it up. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. So yeah, this is definitely a situation here where this was I can't get away from some type of huge lesson for both of you Sagittarius. This revealed to this person um, what they lost again after you were gone, okay, because of you being in a casket. So it took them losing you to realize what they had, to realize the mistakes that they made. And at the same time, this also taught you, Sagittarius, how to recognize red flags. Okay, so that as you begin to build and grow and want to do that, whether it's a business partner, a lover, a family member, uh, you will know exactly how to notice any red flags, if a person is a good candidate in the future or not because of this situation. Okay. So, actually, even though it may have been a rough challenge to go through, it was something that you and this person had spiritually made a soul contract for before coming into this human existence in this lifetime. Okay. And then habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Yeah. So I definitely feel like this person from your past, or again, some of you may still be in this relationship, but I feel like for most of you, this is like, this is a past relationship. This could have been, like a few years ago when things ended. It's going to depend on where you are on your timeline with this reading. Okay. But it's like this person from your past, um, they really, it's almost like it's my way or the highway type of energy. And I feel like Sagittarius, as far as you with habits, you yourself, this is a situation of where you know what you want, you know your goals you want to achieve, and you're working towards those goals. And I know the Rising Phoenix is not out here, but if you look back on my shorts, I did a nature one of a plant, and you might want to watch that if you haven't. Um, but it's talking about what Spirit was giving me was that you are going to be the rising phoenix out of this situation. Although you may be surrounded by weeds, you are the strong plant that is firmly growing. Okay. Not being distracted by all the tall weeds around you and all this, right? So I feel like the main thing here, Sagittarius, this was a learning lesson. Release, let go, because it was a soul contract. It's something that both of you did agree to go through in this lifetime. Okay. So instead of having, if you haven't let go yet, um, make sure that you do that so you can move forward. Step back as an observer, look at the situation, and say, okay, what did I learn from this? What kind of red flags do I need to pull, extract out of that situation to use moving forward? And I just heard that song, I'm Coming Out. Okay, I forget who sings that. It's a very old song, but I'm Coming Out. Nice. You are definitely getting ready to step into that rising phoenix energy. Okay, I'm going to leave this here for you, lovely Sagittarius. And of course, as always, find your miracle in everything, because if we look hard enough, we will find it. Much love.